What's up, guys? I got this new little pop filter. It's evidently supposed to help with the higher frequencies when you're saying things like Peter Piper pizza. It's supposed to like not have the high pitch, like, you know what I mean? So this is supposed to eliminate that. So I can go like pop pop pop. Once you pop, the fun don't stop, and it like won't pick up that, you know, that annoying kind of sound that you get. So yeah, got this little guy. But I wanted to make this video because I just recently got a message from this guy. I think he's Danish. His name is Lasse. I'm probably butchering that, but he reached out to me on Instagram and he said, "Hey Cody, we just designed a new app concept which is currently live on Kickstarter. The app name is TopicShot, and we want it to be the next bigger social media. That's a big undertaking. We want you to give us your personal take on the overall design and concept of our app. We would really appreciate if you wanted to do a video review of it." He said, "We have all the screenshot files and Adobe XD prototype ready for you. Let us know what you think about this. Thanks for your time." So like, I took a look at their Kickstarter. It's pretty cool. Like, they actually put a lot of work into it. And I think that's why I was convinced to make this video, is because the level of detail and thought that they put into this project really impressed me. And, you know, is it going to be successful? I don't know. I think it definitely could be. It's a unique concept. I think there's always room for improvement with projects. You know, even work that I do, I'm always looking for that outside opinion and just sort of, you know, a different perspective to kind of make things better. So let's just dive into the app and really see what they've done. All right, I've got this zip folder that these guys sent over. I'm gonna go ahead and open these up. I haven't looked at these yet. And so far looking pretty clean. Let's just kind of flip through these really quick, and I'll kind of like go through more in detail, but I just kind of want to get like a quick overview of what these are kind of looking like. So far it looks pretty clean, a lot of white space going on. Looks like blue is their sort of spot color that they're using pretty sparingly here as like their main sort of like call to action color. I'm getting sort of like an Instagram vibe because of I think mostly going back to this page. Maybe it's the logo that makes me feel like it's like an Instagram sort of, not that it is Instagram, I'm feeling like it resembles it a little bit. But you could say that, I mean, that's kind of a trend right now, is that gradient style. Maybe just even like the playfulness of the icons kind of remind me of that, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, because I think with design, you want to bring a little bit of familiarity in there. People are going to feel like this blue is a very trusted color, I feel like, in design. This is nice. I like these, I like the way that these plans look. Yeah, so overall, like, I'm seeing a lot of, you know, it's very clean, very fresh looking, lots of white space. It feels like there's a lot of focus on the content itself. So like, I'm seeing a lot of white space so that images like this can work really well, even though they're very different from each other. It seems like because there's so much white space, it's giving the layout a lot of breathability and freedom, so that stuff like this holds a little bit more weight, like these meters. Okay, so I'll just kind of dive into detail on some of these pages real quick. I don't think I'll be able to do every single page because that'll take a while, but these look pretty straightforward. These kind of like create your account pages. I don't really have too much feedback on this. I would say though, like, just kind of as I flip through everything, because you have so much white space going on, maybe we do pull in this gradient as like your top bar, so that you could even reverse this logo out in white, just to give it a little bit more flavor, because it's so, you know, there's a lot of that negative white space throughout the whole thing. Maybe that's an opportunity to create some contrast. Again, that's just subjective though, so wouldn't worry about that too much. Okay, so somebody uploaded a photo here as their profile pic. Looks cool. I would maybe, a little minor thing, I would try to make this circle the same stroke weight as this. Okay, I get that this is an eyeball, but it still seems a little abstract for me. Maybe use like a more traditional looking icon here for the eyeball, just because this is still fairly like a newer design treatment that I've started to see. And I don't know if somebody's never seen this before, they're not going to know that that's an eyeball, I think. Again, this is just subjective, so I wouldn't worry about it, but I think you'd be on the safer side for usability if this was a little bit more traditional. Okay. I like these icons. They're very consistent with each other, so that's good. This looks like something that I've seen on Facebook where you like post a mood or like what you're feeling at the certain moment. So I like that. These gradients are nice. So you can add a different background color here. I would just make sure that these guys are lined up because as I'm flipping back and forth, they seem a little, unless that's what somebody scrolled. Okay. So this looks like somebody's posting. So this looks like maybe this is like a status bar of the upload that's happening right now, as well as this. So it's like there's two things happening here. Okay, I don't know if I see it here, but I think once this is ready, once this is kind of ready to be uploaded, maybe there's some sort of visual cue or like confirmation that that post was actually posted. So maybe that page is designed, I just don't see it here, but I think having some sort of element that just tells me that, you know, I succeeded in doing what I wanted to do, which is post this topic. This feed page is really nice. I really like the layout. I like the way that you've broken it up with images and like lists. Looks like this guy might be a gold member. I think that was something I saw on the Kickstarter pages. What you could essentially like have different tiers of profile memberships. So that's cool. I like the treatment on him. This is a nice treatment as well, just because my eye goes straight to that. So it's like a little tooltip of, you know, maybe you logged on the app for the first time, and this is like, hey, this is where you post topics. You know, very similar to like a Twitter. I will say on this popular live feeds, I like this treatment a lot. Maybe because I don't really necessarily know what these are. Maybe we have some kind of title on these, like music, photography, girls staring at a yellow wall. I don't know what that one is. Lifestyle. You know, I think that could help with just the usability on this. I really like these meters though. This is cool that you've weighted the topics out this way. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Like once you start using this, that okay, this is lesser of an important topic than this one, just because of the color and then just the size. I will say it gets a little, when you start getting close like this, maybe we go like a little bit of a lighter green before it gets to that yellow. Maybe there's something in between these two that you can utilize. Because I think right now looks like you got three colors. You got red, green, and yellow. But that's, who knows? I think you should test that and really see what people think. But okay, this is like if you refresh the page. Okay. This is as if somebody swiped over to the left and they can stop following this topic. Okay. Maybe that would be red, though, instead of orange. Oh. Not interested, follow, stop following. Maybe make this one red and make not interested orange. I think maybe just flipping those would be better. I don't know. Let's see what people think in the comments for that. I think the red makes it so that I would stop following. You just associate red with stop right away, right? I think that's probably why I'm having issues with this. This looks like it's a popular topic because it's fire. Maybe there's a better icon for that fire. It just seems a little bit, I don't know, there's a lot going on here. Just in comparison to some of these other icons, I think it's just a different, it just doesn't play well with the other icons for me. Okay. So these, I wouldn't show two at a time. Again, I like the look of these a lot, but maybe right when you sign up and you're new to this app. Maybe you just show one at a time. That way you're not creating too much friction for somebody that just came in. Like, I think you want to have no barrier of entry when you come in. You want to be able to get in this app and kind of dive in. So the more of these that you put, I think the user is going to get a little overwhelmed right away. So I would just suggest, 1, 2, 3 type of thing. Space them out. This is a nice page. I really like this. I've seen this in a lot of apps like Twitter or like even Pinterest. When you're kind of coming into the app for the first time as an onboarding, you're able to select the different categories that you like. Right now, it seems like this selected state is super close to the off state. So I don't know if maybe you reverse this with like a darker, maybe use like a black color instead so that this white text pops a little bit more. I'm not sure, but I think there's a way. Maybe even this is like the blue. It can go to blue that you have down here. I just think right now, like the contrast isn't high between the selected states of these images. But I really love this page. Nice loading screen. This is cool. See, this color palette's starting to grow on me. Like, as much as I thought it looked like Instagram, I'm starting to like it a lot more. It's very fresh. This definitely feels like Instagram, but again, I don't know why I keep saying that. It's not a bad thing. A lot of apps these days look very similar. I like the playful icons. Let's get the iOS stuff saved. Okay. Trump versus Hillary. Woo, that's going to be a topic for sure. Clothing trends and outfits. Okay, this looks like a feed. Oh, this looks like when you're in a topic, these are things that people just start posting. Okay, that's cool. I think I commented on this page already. I like it. Looks great. Yeah, it looks like you got some cool treatments going on here. That gold looks nice when everything else is blue. This really holds some good weight, I think. See, I really love this gradient. I think I commented earlier that I'd like to see it somewhere else. Like, maybe there's some opportunity on this app to put it in there. This icon feels a little out of place to me. I don't know. It just feels like it doesn't jive with the rest of the icons that I've seen. So maybe there's an opportunity to revise that. Okay. I think overall this is a nice looking app. Like, it's very clean. It's not over designed. I think the usability is pretty clear on a lot of these things. It's, you're following a lot of design trends and patterns that I think people are familiar with. So it's almost like you're kind of on the safe side of usability. You do a good job with these colors to kind of draw the eye. I think kind of what you're doing here with this like darker sort of screen is what you could have probably done on that category page. But yeah, overall it's looking great. So yeah, that's sort of my take on everything that these guys at TopicShot are doing. I'm really excited for these dudes. I think that they have a lot of ambition. It's a big undertaking to kind of go against all these big social media platforms, but Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and all these big apps, they didn't just happen overnight. There's people that are just like them that had an idea and they executed on it. So we'll see what happens with TopicShot, but I really wish these guys the best. And go give them a follow on Instagram. I think they're just at TopicShot. And you could also check out their Kickstarter page where you can donate and help these dudes out. So yeah, thanks for watching, and subscribe if you haven't, and I will bring you some videos soon.